Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly message for fire signs. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this may be for you for the week of March 30th through to April 4th. Keep in mind it is general, so it can't fit everyone's situation, but take what you do feel is for you on a soul level. Disregard the rest, go about your day. But know that no matter what messages we receive through the cards today, through spirit, it's still up to you and your active free will, your grassroots evolution on the choices you make and the steps you take to get whatever fulfillment it is in this world you'd like to see. Hey, and for me, that's personal power. So I am going to say that time is fluid. So even if you encounter this later than the week, or if you're watching before the week starts, it still may resonate. We may be picking up on a situation from the past, a past life, something that's happening now, or an energy that's just starting to trickle into your energy system. So take how it resonates for you guys and disregard the rest. I'm going to take a moment to call in spirit, to ask Archangel Michael to jump in, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel and to deliver only messages for the highest good of those of you watching. I would also suggest if you are calling in your angels, spirit guides, you do the same. You ask for top-notch spirit guidance as well. So for all my subscribers, guys, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. It means the world that you are. It gives me it helps me to keep doing these as well. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. At the end, if you feel this is for you, please feel free to subscribe. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. And hey, help me build my channel. It'd be great to have you along. So I'm going to just take a message first from the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for an overarching energy to be aware of for this week. So for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, thank you. We get the Six of Swords, and this is moving past struggle, moving on to calmer waters, onto calmer mental space. Often this is usually depicted as well as in the boat, right? Coming away from something that's been difficult. So that's really great energy to see for this week. Excuse me, that'll be moving past energy that has been difficult in the past. So let's clarify, please, the Six of Swords. You get the Two of Cups and the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Two of Cups. You may get a messenger, some sort of message, could be text message, could be phone call even, could be, Facebook Messenger, however, whatever it is for you. This could be you as well messaging. But I feel like you may be receiving a message here about love, and this does feel like this is romantic love to me if you see these two cups, because these two cups are, I feel like it's like one and the same. They're two halves of a relationship, and both people offering the cup to another people, but also both whole in themselves. And in this particular one as well, you do see the masculine feminine polarity, and I'm very drawn to her red auburn beautiful hair here, that there is fire and there is passion, as well as this is sacral energy. I want to bring a message from this book for you for the Two of Cups. So it says the second chakra, which should be your sacral, reminds us of the powerful emotions within and choose its focus. So I feel like this is important here, that when we are focusing on what emotions we hold within ourselves, what feelings do we have for another, what feelings do we have for ourselves, and as we're choosing our focus, this discussion, this message, this kind of new thought process could also be, what in myself am I focusing on? What in my world am I focusing on when I think about love? And really moving past things from the past that are no longer meant to be here. But this particular Princess of Swords, she's important. She is the cover picture of the entire deck. And what is this? This is a bridge. This is her holding up the sword of truth firmly, going, you know what? I've moved past the struggles. I moved past within my own internal struggles on how I think or feel about this situation. And I'm ready to go into smoother waters, to have discussions with people I love, as well as I feel like this is also coming to our relationships from the sacral chakra. Some of you as well may want to, if you have any orange, this is, it's not amber, carnelian, but amber, carnelian, these kinds of things, and really focusing on what you can create. Focus on your passion as well and the energy that you bring to a situation. So let's get a little more clarification, guys. Can you please tell me for fire signs, the Princess of Swords and the Two of Cups, please? What else would you like to tell us about this discussion? Okay, these ones fell out upright first. I'm not going to read reversals. I'll get the Nine of Cups, which is generosity, which is having everything being fulfilled. And again, this beautiful auburn ready hair. Both of these as well coming from a very sacral energy, very sensual as well. And then you get the Knight of Coins, a tangible offer, riding towards something stable and something that is a wish fulfillment. The 9 is also about gestation, about finally, I feel like a relationship coming to fruition and something finally being grounded here. This knight in particular, riding this beautiful black stallion, is holding his coin, knowing what he wants to offer, knowing what to discuss, as well as I hear like, and this is the truth. This is looking at our throat chakra as well and realizing, you know what, this Princess of Swords is green. She's got something to say. She's got something to say about her heart. Funny enough, we get the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, wanting to discuss what lies in my heart, what truth lies in my heart, and the generosity of love that you have to offer out into the world. And now it's time to speak it, because if it's all up in our headspace, if it's all up in the mental space, but it's not communicated, how is someone else going to know that you're feeling this way? They may be intuitive, they may just kind of have an idea they know, but when we speak our truth, that helps to ground this truth into a new physical reality. So, the Fool just dropped to the floor. And this Fool, if you see her, there is power emanating from her heart space. Grounded and rooted and stable in this world, and saying, you know what? I'm ready to make a new start. I'm ready for a change. And you see her as well. She's like a tree. Her roots can branch out many different places. She can, give nourishment as well to many different locations in her world. And I feel like if you look, she's wearing on the top of her, sorry guys for this, but her dress has flowers, poppies. And again, she has this beautiful auburn hair. So much passion in her. Ready to take a new stance, ready to start a new journey. To me as well, the Fool is a 0 point energy. It's saying, right here, right now, here I stand at 0. But every move I make, it makes it important. And hey, if along the road you fail or it didn't turn out to be exactly how you thought it was, that's okay. It's been an experience. And I feel like as long as we speak the truth in our heart, as long as we are true to ourselves and rooted and grounded in this physical world as we make the movements, that's going to bring a lot of prosperity. And again, wish fulfillment. And this as well as having more than you need, knowing that love is all around you, allowing it to surround you and holding on to it, because you know that no one in this world can take away this one you hold for yourself. You have the 8 of Coins, putting work in, that there's been a lot of skill as well into whatever this situation is. We have the Ace of Wands, which is a brand new fire kicking underneath. She's holding on to her staff, moving forward and coming down these long stairs, sort of from enlightenment as well, I feel like. But this is, again, this rootedness, this physical, 3 different cards for your root chakra. And I was feeling a lot of root chakra activity when I started getting ready for this one. And lastly, you get the 4 of Wands, which is also in this green, this heart space with the Princess of Swords. The 4 of Wands, this is your 11-11. No longer waiting for the ships to come in. This is a celebration. This is marriage. This is triumph. And if you look here, this is beautiful heart-centered transformation with these green butterflies. Looking out to this ice castle, so to speak, and standing safely on this particular dock, though I feel that there's no longer a sense of waiting. So this jump space comes from having experienced the energy of the Six of Swords, choosing to move past a difficult situation, choosing to see, hey, what is it that I hold true in my heart with this Two of Cups? Who is it that I choose in my heart space? To know that regardless of who we choose in our heart, that again, we will always hold on to this particular cup. We have our own cup, and it's up to us to fill it. That we need to make the movements in this world that feel right for us, that make us feel grounded. And that gives us this beautiful, beautiful energy to jump into something. Maybe this is learning a new skill as well. Going on a new adventure that's going to make you feel at peace and at harmony and stable. But this is also fire energy, guys. So I'm going to switch now to the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and I'm going to get a little bit of clarification on this Ace of Wands, please, Spirit. I'm okay. I'm also hearing with the fours that this is about stability and grounded stability. And when we ground our passion and we are celebrating things that make us and bring us passionate, this Ace of Wands, this brand new beginning, this fulfills our heart as well. Sort of like with this particular Nine of Cups. As we are putting this work in and challenging ourselves, I feel like, to learn a new skill, to work on ourselves, to even work on taking those first steps into passion when maybe in the past we might have been struggling with this. The Six of Swords and the Princess of Swords saying, no, it's time to really get it out there. Speak your heart, speak your truth. Leave the past in the past, because this energy really is here for celebration. And it's celebrations in the heart space as well. They want me to read that part of the book for you too. With kindness, look at what Spirit offers to you. Oh, that's the Four of Cups. Sorry, but that's not untrue as well. Get ready to open your heart to a life change and celebrate with your new community. That is beautiful energy. And that goes perfectly well here with this Fool. It is time to open up, because whatever new start, whatever conversation, whatever happens from these initial little thoughts or discussions is bringing in a brand new world, a brand new thing to celebrate, and a brand new situation on life. And that's beautiful energy. All right, so back with the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Please, Spirit, can we have some advice moving forward? Big time. Listening to your intuition. If you're feeling little tinges or niggles, they want me to show you this as well. With moving on, and underneath was heartache and loss, and the base chakra. One more I want to pull. two. Changes and movements in this physical, and this is working on our root chakra, our base chakra, which is all of this beautiful red, to ground in a new beginning. And I feel like this is important because when we're moving on from a loss, something that's caused us heartbreak, something that we have had to really challenge our own minds to move past. Underneath was the sacral, and that's where I wanted to stop to show you, is that there's a lot of sacral energy, there's a lot of rooted energy, and there's a lot of throat energy. To move past this heartbreak, to move into a new cycle, we're going to have to communicate. And this means maybe we're not going to communicate about the past. Maybe we want to journal that, or maybe we've already feel like we've talked about that till we are blue in the face, literally, and we're done. But what we do need to do is discuss, even with ourselves, with from my past, what would I like to hold on to, and what would I like to let go of, and what would I like to build in this now? So moving on from the heartbreak may mean that even within ourselves, filling the wound, seeing why it was here, and if we're feeling like we're being drawn to make certain changes, to make certain movements in our life, make decisions, if we're feeling like it's time to let go of options that we thought we might have held on so tightly, but now we're seeing that, again, with this Fool, I tried. It wasn't for me. This is also about creating a stability in our world with passion and drive, as well as some of you may want to, just as a healing aspect, to move on from whatever situation was being moved on from, to come into this newfound energy. And what I heard was entity as well, that because as we change and evolve ourselves, we become a different person, a more powerful entity within ourselves. As we move past struggle, as we start to understand that we hold this cup, that everything we need is right here. If there are people in our world that aren't willing to put the work into new starts with us, that's okay too, that they can have a brand new start on their own, and we can start new on our worlds, and that there really is cause for celebration in your heart space as well. It's really time to look at what you're building and what you're passionate about, and this could be, again, color therapy using carnelian, red jasper, onyx, as well as I feel like obsidian for the root chakra. But agate, I'm hearing like an orange agate for this as well. But just even if any of you guys practice Reiki, or if you'd like to even look on YouTube for Reiki for your base chakra, Reiki for the sacral chakra, take your shoes off while you do this and really be open to the healing to help move, because I feel like there could be blocks here. Okay, so they want me to grab this. I'm going to grab the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Can you tell me one card, please, to help move through base energy? They give me two. And we get Rejoice and Celebration, 3 of Cups, with the Shadow. With the good comes the bad. With the bad comes the good. And every situation, regardless of what happens, there may be lessons to learn. So moving on through this heartbreak, I feel like, and through the base as well, when we think about what we hold in our root, we hold to be true to us, right? What we hold on so tightly to, some of it may not be for our highest good, and this is, again, moving away from that stuff. So I heard choosing to purge. Some of you as well, to drink some dandelion root tea. That's one of the things that would help get your digestive system back in order as well. But that while you're taking care of you, while you're seeing you for, the good and the bad, and loving yourself still is mostly important here. No matter what you see in your mirror, to love yourself, and to know that each and every day you can take a step forward on whatever your goals are, whatever this brand new passion is, whatever this material change is, but to use your intuition on this as well, I feel like. And to rejoice in celebration, because this is the 3 of Cups. This is celebration with the 4 of Wands. That there's so much to celebrate in this particular timing in your life. Sacral, please. Tell me about the sacral to help unblock the sacral. Too much. I think this card is 1. The universe as well. Know that the universe is bringing you energy. There are forces outside of our control, planetary alignment that we can't do anything about. And what we can do is how we move, what we create. And if you're getting universal guidance on something that you can create, hey, if you feel comfortable, do it. Gonna ask one more for that. Thank you. And they give me 3. There is, this is gorgeous. There is hope always. So this could also be for me sacred sensuality. And why I say this as well is you get the spiritual union with your 2 of Cups as well. And this is a meeting of the minds, a union of the hearts, a sharing of one eternal vessel, as well as acknowledging from this spiritual union whatever growth that you accompanies you. And I feel like Spirit will be bringing you a partnership. Spirit could be bringing you a relationship. The conversation you could be having could be with someone that you have a particularly strong spiritual bond with. And there is growth that comes from this. This is heart chakra as well. This is joyous celebration as well. And when we get in touch with ourselves, when we look to the good things, look to the hope, and this is again holding hope in the palm of your hands, knowing that the world may bring you changes, the world may change things around you, bring you energy, but it's how you handle it. It's what you do with those opportunities that means something, that counts. So hold hope in your hearts that I heard rejoice. It's time to rejoice. Again, rejoicing in the celebrations. Choosing to rejoice. And the last one that fell out here is third eye. Listening to your intuition. If you look as well with the spiritual connection, they are connected at the third eye. So for some of you as well, spiritual union and union with another may be really, really an important kind of lesson. It may bring a lot of important lessons for you at this time as well. So I'm just going to ask a message for the Healing with the Angels Oracle. They asked me to look at the bottom. Miracles. They happen when we're least expecting them. And miracles and hope. Never stop hoping. Never stop wishing for miracles, and never stop looking for the light in the world, because miracles do come. And they usually come again when we're least expecting them. We have harmony here, and this is important too, as we're moving through our life, to take each step in harmony with our life. To be connected to this earth. To try and remain within balance as well. And that to know that as we move through each energy, each and everything is all right within divine timing. That nature, it may be really, really healing. Get out into nature. Pay attention to the sounds around you, the world around you, the streams, the way that during this time our earth is changing, even spring coming in. As well as the last one is trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in spirit. This may also be, for some of you, if you've experienced some trust issues, and this could be some of the shadow stuff that was here. It's time to put your trust in someone else. Trust you, trust spirit, but it may be time to allow other people to help you as well, and trust the divine guidance that you feel is for you. So again, I feel like following your intuition is super important here, but there are discussions that will come. They're going to require balance. So your third eye, your base, and your your sacral. This is pretty well what I got for you guys. Just, I'm going to recap here. The last card. One last card, please, Spirit. Wow. And they took it pretty far, so we'll grab this. Just a second, guys. 2 coins. And there's that ship. That's why I think that's here. There's that ship that they were waiting for. It's right there, and it's about balance. Currently, she's thinking about the ship, but she has the ability to move even though she is grounded on this earth. There is also about duality, and I think our ability to stand firmly rooted here, yet be also movable and able to stay afloat against our own maybe turbulent emotions as well. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.